to begin. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. It's not usually a thing for me to get visitors. No, actually, your timing is quite perfect. You see, I was tasked with a job, and I think it'd be easier to, I guess, voice out my ideas to someone else. Yeah, you're probably wondering how you got here or who I am, and there's a lot of details that I could explain, but I don't really want to. I guess the best thing I can say is, turns out how you got here, I don't really know the exact details. You might be sleeping for all I know, and this could just be this big, wacky dream. Let's just think about it like that, you know? Just think that this is a dream. I think that's the best way for your mortal brain to comprehend. And you. As for me, I don't quite have a name, so yeah, this makes it a little difficult. Let me think. Yes, you may call me Citrus, like citrus fruit, you know. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a weird name to give out, but let's just say there was a mortal once upon a time who gave me that name, and it's the only thing that I can think of, so for now, you may call me Citrus. As to what I've been tasked to do, well, you see, I've been tasked with the lovely job of writing down, what is it called? New Year resolutions. Yes, that you mortals really like to make the end of a year something really special and make all these big plans and goals for coming into the new year. I mean, I commend you. I think it's a wonderful thing, but how many of you actually set out to do your resolutions and your goals? I feel like most mortals, you know, make these goals and the new year comes around and they may be good at doing what they want to achieve for the first few months of the new year, and then they kind of lose motivation and then forget about it. And then by the time the year ends, they don't accomplish what they set out to do. But then they tell themselves that next year will be their year, that they'll get it done. It really seems quite foolish, but who am I to judge? As for what I am, it's none of your business. Don't concern yourself with that right now, so just sit there and look pretty like you're already doing. Alright. New Year resolutions, here we go. You mortals like to use technology, so I am going to be using this keyboard of sorts. New Year's. I don't know how to use this thing. Resolutions. Alright. New Year's resolutions. Let's see. Oh, a typical one for you mortals is eat healthier. Which, I mean, is a really good goal to set out to do, is to, you know, eat healthier. But what does eating healthier really mean? It means, I would say, watching calories. Perhaps cooking more food instead of buying out. Obviously, eating healthier can look different for people, you know. It is what it is. Including more fruits and vegetables could be for some, you know. More protein for others. Alright, well, we could be here all day talking about different ways of eating healthier, so I just think I hit the main ones. Alright, so that's eating healthier. What's another goal that you mortals like to do for New Year's resolutions? Oh, be more active. So, being more active means exercise, walks. Usually it's 30 minutes to an hour each day. Not each day, but most days I should say. Because I do remember hearing the immortals say that you need a rest day or whatever. Alright, so yeah, be more active, so exercise, walking around, moving around the body. Alright, what's another typical New Year's resolution? Let me think. There's so many that are different for each one, so I feel like the first two are very generic, Let's see. Oh, we can start with education. There's many mortals who are studying, so there's some that might be graduates. For others, it might be get into your dream school. Some might be getting scholarships, good grades. Yeah, I would say it's just you people who are in school. You're probably either, on your way to graduation, on your way to get into the school that you want to get into, scholarships, getting good grades in general. But what about the people who aren't in school? The people with careers. So this is, some people might be finding a job. Others might be a promotion. Change in career is a big one too. I mean, that's never wrong to change things up in jobs. Raises. Let's see. Work-life balance. Work-life balance seems to be something that everyone wants. What else do you guys wish in careers? Work satisfaction is a big one that you mortals like to have, because many of you guys work jobs and you're not satisfied with the job or how things are, which kind of goes into the work-life balance. So I think that's good for careers. Oh, I forgot a big one. That's universal health. How could I forget? It's probably because health isn't something that I have to really focus on, but you mortals do, unfortunately. So, that kind of goes into eating healthier, but overall health, being healthy, not getting sick, managing an illness/condition. Those are for my people that are undergoing some illness, chronic condition that doesn't exactly have a cure. Hopefully you guys are able to find ways to manage it so that you can live your life. And for people with an illness that has a cure, it's hopefully getting a cure for illness. For those that are struggling, I hope that this year brings you something good for your health. Hopefully, getting over an illness or some sorts. Let's see. Also, good mental health. This one I feel like it's so overlooked. When we think health, we always think physical, but we have to also think that our mental health is also important and also a part of who we are. So having a good mental health can also help us have a good physical health. Well, again, more so physical health on you mortals. Mental health applies to me here and there, so I can guess sympathize with you on that one. Yeah, good health. Let's see other things for New Year's resolutions. Family. So, this could be, for some people, it might be good family relations. So you might want to, get your family back together, or get over some family drama, or just be able to spend time with your family. Some people want to start a family. People who want to make that step, it can be hard from what I hear, so hopefully if that's your goal for this year, you can do that. What else with family? Kinda goes with family, health, and safety. You may wish for your family to be safe and healthy this year. Something may have happened last year, or this year, or the years to follow, and you want your family to be safe and healthy. That's also a good one, I would say. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, besides family, we also have friends. Some people might want to make new friends, or make friends in general, and I don't think that's bad. We can't say we, but immortal creatures are very, very social, so, making connections with others is important. Again, same with family, you want your friends, hopefully, to be healthy and safe. So you may wish that your family and your friends are healthy and safe. You may want to make plans with friends. Perhaps a trip or hangouts. Nothing wrong with that. That can apply to family as well. I think that goes into having a good relationship with your friends. So some of you guys may be wanting to rekindle a friendship, or make sure that a friendship doesn't die out. I commend you with that. Yeah, I would say that's a good one. Next, how can I forget you mortals? I'm sure there's so many of you guys wishing for this for your New Year's resolution. Love/relationships. Some of you guys might be thinking 2026 will be the year that you meet the one, the love of your life, or it might be the year that you make a really important connection with someone. You know what? I commend you for that too, because again, you mortals are social beings, so makes sense. So some of you guys might want to get into a relationship, whether romantic or not. That's none of my business, nor do I really care, as long as you guys are taking care of yourselves and everyone is in agreement. So some of you guys might want to get into a relationship, find love, finding the one you will end up with. Fairy tale, classic. Another one maybe. Some of you may want to get over a relationship. Bet you didn't see that coming. Yes, there may be people who want to get into a relationship or find love or build more connections. Some of you might want to get over a relationship that is still haunting you to this day. Whether that be romantic, friendship, family, business, etc. This is why I put this under love/relationships and not just love. Some of you guys may want to get over a relationship or end a relationship. And for those that may feel that they are stuck in a relationship or stuck in a situation that you don't wish to be stuck in, please, I urge you to reach out to resources that can help you, especially if it's not a safe environment. Please, at the end of the day, make sure that you take care of yourself and that you are safe, because your health and your well-being is so important. Let me preface, your health and well-being is super important. So please, if you find yourself stuck in any type of situation, please reach out to resources if it's getting out of hand. Please do your best to do things that are going to better your quality of life, okay? Focus on what you need. Alright. That is relationships and potentially love. Oh, how can I forget? You mortals are very greedy, so money. Saving money. Making money. And this can coincide with the careers, you know. Obviously, getting a promotion or finding a job or getting a new job gives you money, and, you know, you make money and then hopefully you can save money. You can do wonderful things with money, like, let's put hobbies and things to do for leisure. So maybe next year you want to start a new hobby or get back into a hobby. Perhaps you want to finally learn how to draw or how to sing or how to make crafts or how to sew or something completely different. Playing games. Some of you guys might want to play a video game you've been sitting on for a while, or a card game, or a board game. Some of you guys might want to go on vacations. You might want to, 2026 is the year that you're going to go on your dream vacation. You're finally going to pack your bags and go where you've been wanting to go for God knows how long. And I think that's good if you are thinking of going on a vacation. Just do it. If you have the funds and means to, just go on that vacation and be safe and have fun and make memories. Make all the memories. And that goes with time management, with hobbies and doing things for leisure. You gotta find a good balance of what to do and how to do it. And it's possible. It might be rough, but I think you can pull it off. You seem like you have a good head on your shoulders, so you got this. Let's see what else I can think of. What else will people want to do for the next year? Oh, I got this. Self-improvement. This can coincide with health if we're talking mental health, but self-improvement or self-improvement might be something like dieting or being more active. This is more of a broad term, but it could be something different as well. So self-improvement can range from learning new skills, gaining more confidence, could be another one, leaving behind the past and or traumas. Moving forward in life. And these are more broad terms, leaving behind the past could be overcoming something that's been plaguing you. It could be moving forward in life, could be making that step to step out of your comfort zone and go on a new adventure. Move, leave things behind, whether that's people, places, work, jobs, I would say school if it's really bad. That can mean a lot of different things depending on what you want it to mean, I guess. So self-improvement is more about what you immortals want to improve on in your lives, and that obviously can vary significantly. Yeah, I think we have a good list here, don't you think? Alright. Let me just type a few things out and this listen over. Thank you for listening to me do my job. Alright, job has been submitted. Thank you so much for stopping by, even though you probably didn't fully choose to stop by, but thank you anyways. Though, I've been doing a lot of yapping, so why don't you tell me what your New Year's resolution is? I'm sure it could be something that I didn't even think of that may have not been on this list. Or maybe it was. So, I ask you, what is your New Year's resolution if you have one? And if you don't have one, let me know, because I'd find this